Here we go, another RV production. Dun, 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 dun. Water. How much water do I use for feeding my hives? Pretty much ever since I got back this last winter, um, I've been going with, I think I started out half and half because that's pretty much what I always used to do. But I went to a quarter proportion of sugar to how much water, and I really like it. My wild hive, I was mostly worried about them having water and a little bit of food, and I haven't wanted them to. I want them to grow, but not too much because they're gonna have to rebuild anyways. So I don't want to destroy a whole bunch of resources that why waste, right? Plus, then it helps them be tougher as far as bringing in their own goods besides what I can feed them. Since like March or so, I did inside frame feeder with the wild hive, and not totally filling it up all the time, just every once in a while, especially when they start gathering more on the outside. I see them gathering more than the outside one days. I'll go and hopefully feed it again pretty soon after that. And then the supplemental feeder outside, I'd go with the supplemental. But I've changed from half proportion to a quarter proportion, like I said. I think quarter proportion is giving them more hydration, which I think they need here. I don't know about nectar around here, but I think pollen is generally easier for a plant to store or have than nectar. If nectar is pulled from the flower, that's juice. That's juice that's like getting heated up and dehydrated or whatever, or sunburnt, whatever, by the sun or not. It'll at least get heated if the sun's out, if you got any heat, or just residual heat of the environment or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I've stick with quarter proportion. I've been thinking lately, now that things are better and the season is better and all that is good and better and all that, right? I'm thinking, should I switch back to half proportion? I think with my package hive, I'm going to go to quarter serving of sugar on the outside feeder, which I usually keep stocked, and then the inside feeder, I think I'm going to switch it to half after I throw it in the new hive, hopefully the next week or so. I'm waiting till I can really make sure my hives are level, put some good foundation there for them, and for both hives, not just the wild hive. The wild hive, it has to be redone, like I've said, pretty much. How I'm going to do it exactly, we'll see whenever I do it, right? But yeah, I think I'm going to go half proportion with my new package hive with sugar, half and half, and then quarter on the outside, just to hydrate them more on the outside. Keep the inside bees, let them be inside if they want to be inside, because that's what they be the bee, right? Of course, it's simple. Anyways, and then the half proportion, probably whenever I switch that, or not too long after, I'm probably actually going to do the wild hive first. Make it level, pull some frames. It's going to be probably at least a couple days or so. I have to get a bee outfit for that. I mean, they're mellow, but I haven't seen them behave mellow in the hive. Whenever I open it up, they're not like the other bees. The package bees, I open it up, they're like, hey, welcome. You surprised us, That's about it, Very few fly compared to the package hive, the wild hive, or more wild hive. Generations have passed since it was more wild, though. But yeah, well, it's still kind of wild because those combs are not in good alignment, and bad comb and tilted hive maybe still, or at least old tilted hive frames. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with half on the outside, and I'll probably go with quarter. Oh no, half to half on the inside frame feeders, and then go to quarter on the outside for the same reason generally. Also, if the package hive is stronger than my supposedly wild hive, that's 4. You got to do it twice, right? You can't just do, you have to do it twice. You just do it once. It's not, or you got, I can do it with both hands. I can't do, that's high tech, man. That's too high tech. Anyways, so yeah, I think I'll do the same, the half and half on the inside feeders and quarter proportion of sugar on the outside, and do the wild hive first, level it, reframe as much as I can see that's not panicking them too much or whatever, and that they can handle, and then I'll probably do the other hive the same day. So the package hive is like so, it's improving like every day. I'm seeing more bees every day out of the left side and the right side, of course, and the very main entrance, of course. But yeah, today there was even a bee like within 5 minutes of me opening the board entrance, the main board entrance. Within 5 minutes, a bee was out there fanning. But on that side, it didn't go to the popular side or more popular side. But yeah, so anyways, I guess I might not have a bee removal, but yeah, if you know anybody in the Grand Canyon area, Flagstaff, Prescott, Williams, Chino, Camp Verde, I'm into bee removal, so free bee removal for anybody, always. If I'm not going to be doing free bee removal, that means I quit doing bees, and I don't see it. I mean, I love birds, especially with these birds, but, these birds right here, see those? They're all kind of ready to do a jailbreak, but all they want to do is jailbreak and be by me. Sure, they want to eat grass, but they want to have a look out and about, too. They're not crybabies like the other birds, though. Soon they're going to pass up the other turkeys and the ducks. So that's it. So right now I'm doing quarter proportion of sugar in my supplemental feeders, and I'm almost always doing supplemental feeders. People say don't do it in the winter. I don't know. If I got 50 degrees in the daytime and it's not snowed much maybe or something, it depends on the weather. And how I feel and how I see the bees reacting. So yeah, I'm going to be doing half proportion on the inside of my hives mostly in the future, and then a quarter on the outside, just to hydrate them, not to allow too much theft from sugar from flies or whatever, or other bees nearby. Yeah, so that's my plan. If you know anybody in the Grand Canyon area that wants bees removed, I will do it free. What is it? Jeez, I lost my mind. Oh yeah, I never had it before. It's always been right here. Anyways, I will put a link below if you want to fund this stuff. Soon I'm going to be doing another video, maybe today even, about ducks and turkeys and bird behavior. What I've noticed, what I've learned. Are ducks a very scared bird? I'd say some chickens, depending on the breed and the types and what they've been through, some chickens, even at the beginning, tend to be, I think, a higher average than normal, than 50%. Most chickens, like really more scary scared by things, you know, alarmed by things, movement, whatever. These white breast, white wide-breasted turkeys, nothing scares them for me. Not really. Nothing I can do scares them. And they're just like, hey, so mellow. But the ducks, they tend to be a little bit more spooked than turkeys. Both turkeys I have, the red bronze, I don't know. Is it red or is it bronze? Is red, I don't know. And then I put one of the ducks with those turkeys for a reason, and it worked. So if you want to hear about that, I'll be hopefully doing that today. So this is RV.